one more thing, because the rain done picked up and I can't go in the house just yet. I mean, I can, but I don't want to. Empire in danger of cancellation due to J Smollett's hoax. I can't speak. Hoax arrest. Y'all have not heard me speak on justice. You see how God just closed my vocal cords and said you won't. I wasn't going to, Lord. I was about to say y'all haven't heard me speak on J Smollett, and I'm not going to do it today. God said, shuh. All right, Jesus. All right. Y'all haven't heard me speak on J Smollett, and I'm not going to do it on this very afternoon. Because I'm still watching, and I'm still waiting. But what I did thought was, I thought Empire was on this last season. I thought did I just make up in my mind that the show should be off, so this last season? I could have swole up and down. I would have bet somebody $100. This the final season of Empire. This the last one. I would have swole. I would have swole. But I'm reading this and it says it's in danger of cancellation. I thought the girls had decided to go out on their own terms. I mean, at this point, was anybody watching Empire for Jussie? Anybody? Show of hands. Raise your hand. Raise your hands. Hey, if you're sure. I wasn't watching for Jussie. To be honest, at this point, when I would check in on Empire, see what they was doing, it was just because I had been watching from the first episode. I have a video on YouTube somewhere. I don't think it's on this channel, but on YouTube somewhere of me watching the first episode of Empire and losing my mind. Like, oh, the drama. I can't believe. What? Ha! Because I was a different person back then. I was a different girl. Excuse her. If you run across that video, excuse her. Excuse her. I had short purple hair. Excuse her. I had on this hat. Excuse her. But I just knew the Empire was over, because there's not a single person that I've talked to in the last 2 or 3 seasons that are like, yeah, I'm enjoying the season. How about you? We all just like, oh, girl, we watching. We still here like Tisha Campbell, Martin, no Martin, but it ain't good. Like when they did the whole Misery storyline, they ripped the entire Misery storyline out of the book and off the screen and said, we gonna hire Bruce Willis's baby mama to come over here and be crazy. And she did a wonderful job. She was crazy. I'm scared. If I see her on the streets, I'm running. But the entire storyline, we taking him off to a cabin in the woods. We gonna chain him to the radiator and we gonna be crazy. That's Misery. I've been watching Misery since I was a child. I probably shouldn't have been watching Misery. And I don't know why I had the balls to watch that, but I couldn't watch the Langoliers because that scared the out of me, honey. Honey, them Langoliers, it's another Stephen King book that turned movie. Them Langoliers, honey, was eating up everything. They ate up the universe. They ate the universe. And my grandmama had me sitting in front of that TV just terrified. She laughing, I'm crying. It was a mess. A mess. Anyway, but yeah, they ripped the entire Misery storyline. Then they wanted to come back the next season and have Jamal's boyfriend go missing, but we don't know this nigga, so we couldn't feel a connection to him. It's like, oh no, Kai is missing. He's off in, war country, and ain't nobody talked to him in Lord knows how long, and oh, he might be dead. Oh, the agony. Oh no. And it's like, well, that's bad for Jamal. That's a shame, but we haven't formed an emotional bond with Kai. He just got here. I feel more for the mama. Where's Leslie Uggams? Free Leslie Uggams. Free her. Let her come back and shoot some more of Lucius's family. Like, the ghetto. The Empire done turned into the ghetto. It's a mess. But anyway, apparently it's on the verge of cancellation. And I'm like, I feel like the show could go on without Jamal. He hasn't really contributed anything since he went off to rehab. When he went off to rehab, it was like, oh, dang, Jamal, you got a little problem. And we kind of cared about him. Then he met Bruce Willis's daughter and Bruce Willis's baby mama's daughter. Let me call her, but let me put some respect on Demi Moore's name. Demi Moore, the legend's daughter. And he and Tori Hash Brown had their little to do. And it was like, okay, they forming a little band, and they anonymous, and they popping out, hey, little music, and then Jamal decided, well, we're not gonna be anonymous no more. We're gonna save the company by showing our faces. And I'm like, y'all could have just put on masks. Y'all could have hired a Milli Vanilli situation, somebody to come on out and sing for y'all, but Jamal wanted to go public. So they went public, and then Tori decided that, this life wasn't for her, and she went on to glory. And I understand. I do. Every day I say, this life ain't for me. This life ain't it. But I ain't in glory, so we just gonna keep me lifted. Keep me in your prayers. What am I even? I'm just trying to talk until the rain slows down so I can go in the house. I don't know if it will though. I don't know if it will. I got to be somewhere in an hour. I ain't got on nobody's outfit. Yeah, I'm cute either way. It is what it is. Anywho, girl, I just wanted to call y'all and see, am I the only one that thought the Empire was going off? Like, I thought that this was the last season. Anyway, I've been hearing for years Taraji was ready to go, and we ready for her to go. She ain't doing nothing over there. She ain't doing nothing but walking around being loud. I really thought they would have given Cookie some character development by now, but I guess not. Like, they have her develop a little bit, but then she goes back to being regular old Cookie, and it's like, girl. It was cool season 1 when she came out to jail and she was loud in that leopard print and was just, you know, whooping her kids with brooms and carrying out. That was cool. But as we progressed, as we moved on, she should have progressed as well. Also, her getting back with Lucius, who put her down in the jail, divorced her, treated her all kinds of crazy, tried to thwart her and everything. I think he might have tried to kill her too. Her being back with him is not, that's not my life. That's not for me. That's not for me. See, that sells to the children that you have to go through all of this and that and the third before you can have a regular stable relationship. Your husband got to lose his leg and be captured by Demi Moore and all of this for y'all to have just a good, stable, healthy relationship, and that's just not the truth. So I don't subscribe to that kind of foolishness. That's why Empire be tired for me. I sit there sometimes and I watch it with my mama because, you know, she like to bond and watch TV. But it's been on my nerves for quite a while. So I just assumed that, you know, it was over. I thought, you know, this was the revelation. I thought we was done. But anyway, it's slowing up, so I'm gonna rush in this house right quick and I'll catch y'all later. Peace.